This is the part where I go and leave you wet in the rain. I know the things that I've done isn't really what you call great. This is the part where you cry, 'cause you won't see me again. And all the things that I've done isn't really what you call great. I can't breathe, I can't hear, I can't see when your eyes won't stop looking at me. And the words that you said last night, they will echo through my mind, said they will echo through my mind. I can't breathe, I can't hear, I can't see when your eyes will stop looking at me. And the words that you said last night, they will echo through my mind, said they will echo through my mind. It could have been you and I, but we let this slip away. I only wish you could see that some things are not meant to be. Hey, I could have done so much more, trying to make this okay, but I wish you could see that some things are not meant to be. I can't breathe, I can't hear, I can't see when your eyes won't stop looking at me. And the words that you said last night, they will echo through my mind, said they will echo through my mind. I can't breathe, I can't hear, I can't see when your eyes won't stop looking at me. And the words that you said last night, they will echo through my mind, said they will echo through my mind. Some things last, but this won't do. I can't breathe, I can't hear, I can't see when your eyes will stop looking at me. And the words that you said last night, they will echo through my mind, said they will echo through my mind. I can't breathe, I can't hear, I can't see when your eyes will stop looking at me. And the words that you said last night, they will echo through my mind, said they will echo through my mind.
Hello? Hello? Hello, dear friends. Hi, Sleepless. I saw you. I'm sad you can't stay, but I hope you have a good day. Let me see. Well, I got a tweet, obviously. Or sorry, X. I don't even know anymore. I'm tweeting. Tweet. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I hope everyone's having a good day. Alright, let me switch on over. Hopefully everything is working appropriately. Let's go up to 3.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in!
There we go.
Is this level okay?
Yes, Paimon.
Can you hear Paimon?
Okay. Well, I'll wait for my screen to change. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hello, friends. Sorry, I'm also eating. Alright. So, we're doing more Genshin today. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I was really tired and I just wasn't feeling well. So I decided I did play yesterday, but only to just explore. And, yeah, I explored a lot, especially in the Bellow region. I almost have it completely maxed out right here. It hurts me inside because in order to max it out, I just simply need to find, I think, 2-3 more mechanisms and give this guy these cogs, and then he'll give me a chest. I think that's what I need to do. But yeah, I also marked on the map a certain flora for Linny and Lynette, so I can go fight stuff. So yeah, but real quick, we're gonna continue the Fontaine story today. But before we do that, we're gonna go fight this crab. Or I can teleport to the crab. No! This one, thank you. So we're gonna go teleport to the crab, and we're gonna go fight the crab. Real quick. Because I need to get Linny's materials. We're also gonna quickly like harvest some of do an artifact thing, and then we're gonna do the talent stuff, and then we'll do the story. So, wake up. Yeah, I know you're about to do that. You mean?
Allow me.
No. Whew. Oh, you thought, sir. You thought. Oh god. Alright, explosion. This is a pretty easy boss fight, thankfully. It's not like one of those like really like insanely long ones.
Hold the line.
One with the force. I hear everything.
Go. Ah! Alright. Freeze. I forgot you can't freeze. That's so sad you can't like freeze bosses in place. I mean, I get why you can't, but like still. Unfortunate, really. Nope. Ah! Ow. That hurt. Rude. Rude. Very rude, sir. Oh god, what are you doing? Ow. Ow. Stop. Cease these activities. They're not nice. They're the opposite of nice. They're unfriendly. They're not necessary. Oh god, no. Stop. Stop being mean, sir. Oh god. You can't see me. I'm invisible now. Taunt. Oh, no! I didn't mean to waste my ult. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Alright. Yummy. Yay! Okay, we got 3. Alright, nice. Okay, so now that I've done that, completed that, I'm gonna go also real quick fight the boss for Lynette. This boss is interesting. I have to say, hold on, I'm gonna eat some of my food. Give me a second. Oh. Wait, hold on, sorry. Okay.
Keep up.
Sorry, I was, No! Oh, no! Bro! Wait. Wait. Stop flying away! It's like they can sense it. Bruh. How dare. Also.
Keep up.
Huh? Where are they? Why don't they grow back? Excuse? The flowers I collected didn't grow back. No. Why? I don't like that.
Keep up.
Alright. Hello, sir. I think it's this one. So for this boss, they drop 2 different things depending on who you fight. So you either fight the Coppelia or Coppelius. Coppelia being the woman. And they wield Anemo and Cryo. Unfortunate to me. Like bro, like these fights are truly something. Also, their music is different depending on who you're fighting, which is really cool. I really love this boss. It's really well done and thought out.
One with the force.
Oh my god. Ow! How did you
Excuse me? I hear everything.
But literally, excuse me. Like, bro, what the heck? No. Stop it. Stop it. I get it, you can twirl. No! No! Okay. Oh, no. Can you raise it a heal? Please heal. Oh god. No, stop! Oh. Ow, please stop. Stop, you're so mean. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Lord.
And trap.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll uproot you.
I like find a way to like. I wonder if there's like a way to shut them down for a couple seconds. Like, make them stop dancing. Oh god. Stop. Oh god. Oh god. Coco me. Coco me. I would really love your all right about now. Ow. Thank you. Your alt was perfect. Thank you. Okay.
One with the force.
Ow, why? Bro. I'm invisible, okay? You can't see me.
Keep up.
Okay.
Can't see?
Okay.
Let's nip that in the
And you're done for. Let's go. Sorry. Gotta destroy the love. Okay, did I get Lynette's? Is it? Yeah, it is Lynette's. Okay, cool. Alright, so Copelia drops the dark energy, and Copelius drops the light energy. So you need the dark one for Lynette. Alright,
Keep up.
now that I got that, actually, how much do I need to ascend you? I need to get 8 more of the crab and 30 of those flowers. Lynette, where are you? For Lynette, I already got all the things she needs for that. Now I just need 20 of these, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, cool. Alright, now that we've done that, I'm gonna head over to the story now. Hold on, I need to... Crap. Let's navigate. Okay. Let's go! We're gonna go see Navia! I cannot wait, I'm so excited. Also, can I be heard? I can be heard. I was just like, am I able to be heard? Alright, anyways. Let's go! The queen.
I came here several times with my father when I was little.
I'm gonna eat while
But
she talks.
stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste. Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already. In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment. Ooh, everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life. Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time. And if it's not? Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table. Yeah. Sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all. Oh,
Sorry,
true.
we can hear me eating.
Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes. Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food. Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened? Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after. If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that. Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before. Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
It's always always when they're about to say the name of who done it.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability, it's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard
I want
against
the
and
food on the
deceive a
table.
single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well,
This is a really
was
big
supposed
table.
to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
Well, you know, my brother is missing, potentially part of a evil force known as the Abyss, and I'm trying to find him, and the Hydra Archon is really weird. Also,
That's
I love her
true.
nails. I just
We
realized her
didn't have a
nails.
chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
Excuse me, guys.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways?
Oh.
Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Oh.
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play, don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
Alright, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed.
Ah.
Then, wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she
I
answers
think
all
that's
your
breaking and
questions.
entering.
I can personally testify that this one works.
Navia, that's...
When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
Wha-
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is, we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Yeah, that.
Valid point.
We've been arrested
I
many
overlooked
times already.
that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
What the heck? Like, I mean, honey, I agree with you. Navia, you're after my own heart here. How can you overlook the fact that we could literally be thrown in jail?
All right, no more joking around. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
I believe she does.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
It's worth a try.
Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink?
Paimon.
Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Paimon, how dare you steal Navia's
Honestly,
drink?
Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
I have to agree. I don't like Fanta. I mean Fanta.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
Delicious dinner, thank you, lovely, beautiful woman, thank you.
Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
You could try walking, you know.
Nah, that would be so normal.
Gee,
You know,
thanks.
like you.
How am I normal?
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Seems that was pretty tough for her.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest priority.
Aw, thank you.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
Goodbye. Oh, she's so pretty, y'all. She's beautiful. Man, it started as light rain falls without a reason. Alright. Time to go find... Focal... Sorry. Volsalor. Or, aka Lady Farina. Alright, Volsalor, where you at? Where you at, Volsalor?
Keep up.
Where you at? I need to talk to you. Do you have information about my brother? You know, being a mighty god and all, surely you'd know everything. Surely you'd know that the Abyss is about to attack. Surely, you know,
There are many people
being the mighty god that you are.
Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Vache.
Again?
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you
Yep.
hearing voices again? Ugh. That's kinda spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
I'm
Vache.
sure.
Vache.
Who is Vache?
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
I'm feeling apparently strong. You know, as an empath, I'm kidding. I can feel strong emotions for some reason.
Hold on. Paimon can kinda hear a voice. It's
Oh, now you're
calling
hearing it?
for Vache, right?
Yeah. Now you're hearing it for once?
Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Nah. Am I entering dreamland? What's going on? Vision? What's happening? I thought we were over this from Sumeru. Oceanid?
Vache. Are you my dear Vache?
No.
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you
Your
know
love?
Vache? Do you know where my love is?
I'm afraid not.
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
Wait, what? You were once
Yes,
a human?
That is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
Oh, you lost your form?
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water.
Are oceanids the product of
An
people getting
awkward
dissolved into water? Light blue water, could that have been?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
Oh, this poor oceanid. You want me to find him?
No. Our reunion no longer has any meaning.
Aww.
There is no way for us to create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters.
No!
If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
I don't even know this person. Yet somehow I'm gonna make the deduction that it would be hard for him.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great
Oh, he's a
warmth.
witness.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety. I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
No, I want to keep talking. Paimon always interrupts important story things.
Farewell, then.
Ah.
I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out.
What's your name? Oh, you don't remember your name. Okay. Did I stand the fountain? What? What's happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? Excuse me?
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
What is happening?
Clorand?
Oh, wait, is she helping us? Oh.
Quick, now's our chance!
Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my lord. Oh? Oh?
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Clorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
Why did she follow?
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Sorry, Demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
What is happening?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me.
What?
And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
That was a
I
really
can
cool
only
fight.
conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
She was very, like, straight up, like...
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, I just... She's...
She's what? She's what? What just happened?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us!
How'd you know? Oh, I did tell you I was coming here, but, like, why'd you follow me? Like, girl.
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Thanks for the rescue, Navia.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
Here, here.
As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger?
Yeah, exactly.
Show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow?
Which
Ooh,
Paimon did?
Paimon's even more amazing than she thought.
Paimon did something. What'd she do?
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
What? How did that tip her off?
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Wait, do you mean that...
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial
Dang, they were trying to murk us?
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Oh, snap!
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards
Oh, they were
for
trying
you
to kill
as we
her.
speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from
I
Fontaine.
sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did this left no trace at all.
Girl can't even,
That's
like,
when I figured
drink
out
anything.
that you might be in danger and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
I heard voices, and I had to find someone named
Coincidence that the traveler fainted just
Varesh or
now.
something?
She said that she heard that voice
Or
calling
Vasher.
for Vache again.
Or Vache.
Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
Well, according to Lynette.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
Well, I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Yep.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
Well, I learned that this Oceanid is sad, very depresso espresso, and she wants me to tell her lover to forget about her, unfortunately.
Oh, that is important.
You tell everyone about what happened while you were unconnected to the Oceanid's unconsciousness.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
If he's still alive.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
Alright, partner.
Oh, you mean you'll
Yeah.
help us investigate?
Because
Well,
I
you
don't
did say
want to
that our
drive
farewell meal
from
didn't
seawater.
really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I almost could have died if it weren't for Clorind and Navia, so yeah, we're going after him.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you.
Bases?
We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
I hope so. I don't want to go through another near-death experience for like the umpteenth time. Like, honestly, hello, you're so cute. Oh, you have little wings! That's adorable. I didn't notice that. Whoop. Take that. Thank you. Okay, where? Man, I'm sad those flowers aren't there right now. That's so... That's disheartening. Okay, let me go here. I'm gonna go collect some foliage. Actually, what's back here? Did I even, like, properly... I'm so sorry. I didn't want to, but I need to. Okay. Yeah, mint. 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 Okay. Yeah, I know not to pick that last mint. I know better. I'm not stupid. Wait, is there something down here? Hold up. I never knew this. Wait. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh! Please, no. God, am I stuck now? No! No! Is it possible to swim up water? No! Man. Alright, well, is there anything underwater? Why would I need this? Pray tell. Eh? What's the point of having this? Is it just for this? This doesn't seem right. Huh. Hey, crab dude. What's the point of giving me this? Man. I can't, for the life of me, figure it out. Well, can I get out of here? Is it possible to get out of here? I'm stuck, help! Let me out. Freedom! I need to go up to the bridge. Okay, good. Alright, so Clarin isn't, like, totally, like, you know, bad. Not that I thought she was bad in the first place, I just thought she, like... Oh god. Nope. Nope. Oh. Phew. Wait, did I switch to walking? Okay. I need to get up there. So I can, get that. So, let me go up here real quick. Aha! I am smart. I am smart. Never mind. Nope. I thought I was smart. I guess not. Oh, I hate buildings that have edges like this. They're so annoying. Let me climb. Like, do I have to go through the opera house or something? Like, bro. Or do I have to, like, climb up there? This architecture is so confusing. Is it even possible for me to, like, get up that ledge? Oh. We'll see. Come on. Please. Please! Okay. Oh my lord. Oh my, wait. Can I, like... Okay, I can do that. Alright, I can do that. Okay. Alright, then climb up this. All for this hydrooculi, man. The things I do to get items in this game. Okay. Come on. Climb. 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 Okay. Alright. I'm up here now. Aha! I found it! Ooh. Really cool. Okay, come here. Come on. Come here. There we go. Much better. Oh wait, I can probably climb up this, but I don't have a lot of stamina. Well, we'll see if I have a lot of stamina or not. I don't think I will. I don't think I'm gonna reach the edge anytime soon. Yeah, that's looking like a no. Unless... Unless... Oh my god! Let's go! Clutch! Oh my god. That was a clutch right there. Heck yeah. Okay. I wanted to come up here. What's this? Where am I? This place is pretty. What is this? I want to look at this bridge. It's really pretty around here. I wonder, is there like a oculi on top of this building? I bet you there would be.
Keep up.
What's back here? Is there a way to get up here without having... I just had to take the stairs. I'm so mad. Okay. All I had to do was take the stairs. Oh my lord. That's infuriating. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I can climb. There is one up there. I knew it. I bet there's one up there too. Okay, time to do a bunch of climbing. Time to do a bunch of climbing. Alright. I know we gotta go do the story, but I wanna get this. Otherwise I'm gonna forget it's here. Oh lord. That's a long way up. Maybe I should have gotten Scar to give me a boost. Oh no. This is gonna take a while. Oh my lord. Oh my god, there's a chest over there. I see it. Oh. I need to remember to grab that chest too. I see it in my sights. It's hidden right there. I can't believe I spotted it from here. Oh my lord. Am I gonna make this? Start moving to the side. Yeah. Alright, come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. I'm sure we're almost there. I'm sure we're almost there, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Come on. Let it be known. Let it be known that I'm trying. Come on. We're nearly there. It's in sight. Come on. Come on. Yay! We did it. Oh my god. I'm at the top. Wait, where is it? Excuse me? Wait, where is it? Hello? Oh, there it is. I was like, hello? Where is it? I got very concerned for a second. Okay. I think I see something. I'm gonna fly over to the top of this opera house. Like, I'll get that chest in a second, but I want to go on top of the opera house over here real quick and see if there's anything up here. Oh my god, please make this. Please make this. Please, 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 please. No! No! Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Can I climb this? Is there like... No! No. Okay. Shammy, 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 shammy. Shammy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Climbing this thing is so difficult. Okay, get on up there. Thank you. Alright. Is there anything up here? Wow, there's nothing up here? Bruh. How could... They missed opportunity, honestly. Missed opportunity. Oh, that's the front. Let me go back. Back here. Alright. There it is! You thought you could hide from me. No, you cannot. Okay, now we can continue on. So sorry about that, folks. Alright, moving onwards. Oh, wait, Adventurers Guild. Hold on. Why does the Adventurers Guild need me? Hello? Catherine, what did you want?
Ad Astra Abyss.
Hello. Oh, right. Thank you. I do want a lot of meat. Do Bennett there. I do need a lot of fishing items. More meat. I want to look around Fontaine somewhere. I think we'll go with this one. Want more meat. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, I can dispatch one more. Hold on.
Ad Astra Abyss.
I can dispatch one person per region. I love that. Okay. I think we'll go with this one. No, don't go. Cancel. Okay, there we go. I feel better now. Okay. Gotta go down here, I believe? Yeah. Down this way. Go to Spina di Rosula Stronghold. Okay.
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Man, Silver takes his job
Very
very
good.
seriously.
But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Okay. Man, I love your outfit. Oh, we're going to the... Going to the sewers? Bro? Navia, you live in the sewers? Oh my lord. Navia. It's a very dreary place you live in here. I mean, I've already explored this area, but my goodness, I didn't know you lived here. Okay. Ah, so this is the Spina di Rosula. Talk to Malus. Where is Malus? He's over there. Oh, snap. I love the music down here. Can I, take your book, please? Thank you. you have anything I can buy? Oh, you're an attorney? But do you sell stuff or no? Okay, I guess not. I was wrong. Hold on. Now I want to look around.
Finally on the right path.
Hi, bartender. You got anything? I like how he's like, can I solve a problem for you? This is like the typical bartender thing.
Say what you mean.
Alright, well. Hello, Melissa.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Thank you.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus.
Callus.
Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
That does seem odd.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
Man, we really
That's
got a
right.
Sherlock Holmes here.
I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Bro! Yeah.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
Yeah, what the heck?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really.
That's so stupid.
Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... Never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent
Oh,
in
snap.
the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Dang.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Ms. Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Dang.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Ms. Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Well, he intended to die.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
Oh, honey, no. That's a lot of trauma.
Thanks.
In fact, this is the most trauma I've
You
heard
two
from a
should go
Genshin
and
Impact
rest.
character.
This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's feet.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Okay. Resting. Oh, sorry, Silver. I did not mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, look away. I'm just gonna. Yep. Bye. A peaceful night passes under the Spina di Rosula's protection.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Poisson.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
Girls like me, for real, for real.
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
I love her hat, man.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
Alright, Neuvillette. I will
So
take
Neuvillette
any excuse to go
maintains
talk to
an
that man.
archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
Can we?
Aren't you coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Is something wrong? Are you not allowed to go see him or allowed to view the records for some reason? What did you do? What did you do? Go to Palaeus... What? Okay, well. Time to head to the surface. Alright, I will take any excuse to go see
Palais is
Neuvillette.
right up ahead. Come on.
Any excuse at all. Anything. Any excuse. Any excuse. Honestly, guys, Neuvillette is kind of inching into Baiju's spot on my husbando, like, Genshin husbando thing. Like, if he does anything else, he might just beat Baiju. And I love Baiju, man. Okay. Real quick. Is there any books I can collect around here? Just to make sure. I want to loot the office.
Keep up.
Is there any, like, stuff I can loot in this office? Can I go in here? No. Okay. Oh, wow. That's fancy. What?
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
Come on,
See?
Sadine.
They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
We have an important reason. We're investigating
No.
a murder.
What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Yeah. Yep.
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
Yep.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Yep. Sure, he won't mind us barging in
Thanks so much.
for no reason whatsoever. Nouvelle, I'm so sorry we disturb you. I need book. There we go. Oh, she's so cute. Wait. What rooms are there in here? Forgot I have it on, like... Tell me about Nouvelle. Monsieur Nouvellet's time slots. No, his schedule is also very full. He can't always be found in his office in any case. If you have a matter to put before him, please submit an application to the corresponding gestionnaire according to the matter at hand. Huh. Okay, well, sure. Real quick, I must dig around for more books. Is there any books that I must snag off the table? Was that the only book in this entire place?
Keep up.
Can I go in here? No. Alright. Nouvellette! Please.
Please come in.
Yay! Oh my god. I feel like I should bow. Sir, hello. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh my god, he's so pretty.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
That's a great way to start off this conversation, Paimon.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
Oh, you're so chill, thank you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vache. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Thank you, Navia, for cutting straight to the point.
I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Oh my god, guys, his eyes, he's so pretty! Ugh.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
I know, right? Yo. Bro, his eye design is like the coolest thing out of all the Genshin people next to Baiju's. His and Baiju's eye designs
Unfortunately,
are... Oh no.
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
Huh.
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Man, wow, I really am just like, guess that's that.
Traveler, What if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
What?
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel.
Oh?
Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply
Oh, he is
regret
the
his
judge of the
passing.
trials.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret?
Damn, the drama in this city.
No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
Oh, dang.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
Damn, Navia.
If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia,
Oh, no,
will
the
show you
crying.
the true meaning of regret.
No.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone.
Damn, girl's going off. She really...
It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler, and
Man,
climb
girl
on.
needed really to yell. Oh my lord. That was so dramatic. No wonder this city is like the city of drama. Poor girl.
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't
You
it
made
supposed to
Novelette
have
sad.
something? And there shouldn't be any active trials today.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Yeah, Nuvla is obviously the dragon.
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait.
That people can be turned into
you don't
water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
I feel like we're almost doing like Navia's like companion quest. Wow, I've been playing too much Star Rail. Character quest or story quest, but like we're not. It's Jesus.
Yeah, we're gonna make
I wonder what her
progress for
actual
sure this
like
time.
story quest is like.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
We should go while the idea is still
Great.
fresh.
Let's go then.
Yeah, let's go. Also, I feel sad. We made Nouvellette cry. Bro, I have
applied a
oh.
plant-based waterproofing oil to my tail. One swish, and it's dry.
Also, I have a theory that a lot of people have this theory that Nouvelette is the Fontaine dragon. Hence, Fermine is like saying about like when the dragon cries, it rains. And I agree with that theory because that man does not look like a human. I mean, have you seen his ears and eyes and just everything about him? It's just like screams, I am anything but a normal human being. Like, come on.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
Ah, nice. Alright, time to go to said ship.
Keep up.
And I like how everything is just like built with just slamming metal together. Like this type of architecture.
Keep up.
Man, the music in here is also amazing. Hello, Porter. Kitties! Kitty cats. Must go to ship. Is that? Hold on. Hello. Did I see who I think I saw? Hold on. Eh. Oh my god, it's so hard to get up here. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. Maloose.
Maloose, we're back!
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
Nothing came up.
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Oh, no, not another Sumeru thing. Oh gosh.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Why is it?
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation.
Oh.
Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse.
Jacques.
That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun.
Oh
and
my
Jacques,
lord.
who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father. No. Yeah.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth.
Yeah, but they're dissolved now.
On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Malus.
Wow.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection
Oh,
between
dang.
Synth and the serial
Malus, you holding out on
disappearances
us.
case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle,
Oh,
been
dang.
selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been
Oh my God, this
diagnosed with a rare
drama.
illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live.
Damn.
And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence.
But someone
with the
literally
public.
just tried to kill her while we were with her.
If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not
But they
tried
tried
to take
recently.
Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
Bro, I need my popcorn.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight?
Malus, why didn't you tell her this, like, sooner?
No.
The tears,
It's
why?
not everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world.
I mean, you almost did just get murdered if it weren't for Paimon, so...
But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters.
Oh, snap.
When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Yeah, we really go into another war in another nation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all.
Malus,
I
please
live
don't
but
die.
to serve
I'm
the
getting
boss
scared.
and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Man, it's the butler that always knows everything.
Thank you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
Oh my god, imagine if one of them is Silver.
The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Oh?
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
Uncle?
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around, with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
But that's a perfect cover-up.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards. Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care.
Aww.
They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Aw, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Yeah, leave it to me. I
hope
got
we
this.
can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Callus's case records. 3 years ago on a rainy night, banquet goers heard 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Callus had a gun in his hands, and Jacques had been shot and slain. Based on the investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Callus was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. Okay, time to do investigation work again. Wow. Alright, which one of you people is betraying this sweet, precious girl? Which one of you is doing it? Whoever it is, you're gonna get beaten up to a pulp and fried like sardines. If that makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, come on, we got a case to work. I'm a horrible detective, but I'm gonna try my gosh darn hardest. The answer could be staring at me in the face. Oh, we're gonna talk to these guys, okay.
It is settled, then. Please excuse me, and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Excuse me, miss. Do you
The
need
girl does
anything
not
from
look
us?
happy.
Hey, Navia's all quiet.
Yeah, it makes sense that
This
the little
isn't
girl
like
went.
her at all.
Let's not bother her, you know.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the 2 of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you, and to all of us.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Oh my god, what?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callis had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
Dang, this is... oh my lord.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons, regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Aww.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Alright. Jacques' family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callis. Did Callis act in self-defense, or was there more to the incident? Huh. Interesting. Talk to Florent. Oh, I'm so sorry! I keep accidentally doing this. I apologize, madam. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, escape! Ugh,
Let's
that's awkward.
investigate
Sorry.
the 3 suspects next.
Alright. Who
Florent should
did
be
it?
nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Who did this? Florent, speak up. What'd you do?
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callis was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callis was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
Huh.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Yeah, 2.
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone. while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene.
Huh.
But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
Okay, I don't think it's Florent. It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us?
How did you... Okay, I know I'm probably nitpicking, but when you said other guys, was the third person a guy or a girl? Like, you know, just saying. You can always catch somebody in a lie like that. They're very specific.
He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel.
Uh-huh.
Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then, I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today, no matter what others might say. He'll always be the man I respect the most, and he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Okay. Laurent, the advisor to the Spina di Rosula, claimed that he was very grateful to Callus for his kindness. He also present at the banquet on the day of the case, and they can provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out. It's very useful to know. Okay, so he didn't have a gun on him. So the gun he had was either Jacques' gun or the gun that the murderer had. Okay, where am I going? I'm going up? Yeah, apparently. Oh god. I almost fell. Okay. Take me up. Take me up. Whoosh! Oh my god, I'm going back to the city? Bro, oh right, it's the guard. Okay. Gotta go talk to the guard. Alright, Thierry, I think his name was? Oh, he's like right here. Hello.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Thierry.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made
really
quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've got news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callus did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal
What
business?
did you do on the night that he murdered his friend?
Ah, yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Lenny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Oh.
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own.
Poisson.
Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and
Navia,
send
aren't
them
you being
after
a
me.
little bit more obvious?
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh?
Oh, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation.
Okay, Thierry.
I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Okay. You know, you seem a little more sus than our other friend, but Thierry is the person responsible for official contact between Spina di Rosula and the guards. According to him, only the sufficiently rich can privately own large numbers of Gardamex. Huh. Okay. Alright, time to go talk to this supposed uncle. Okay, it's definitely probably him. It's always the uncles. The self-proclaimed uncles that do this because they're jealous of the power and they want more money and they don't want to be shadowed or what that nonsense, you know? Wait, who are you? You're not... Contact Marcel. I guess we have to talk to this lady to talk to Marcel. Alright, fine.
Hello. How may I help you?
How do you say your name? Kalsagani?
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
She has shifty eyes, man. After a while, Marcel arrives in a hurry.
Ah, Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea.
If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabriere will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests.
So you weren't really around.
Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more, see if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Okay. Information regarding Marcel. Marcel is leader of the Confrérie of Cabriere, and was the organizer of the banquet years prior. The Confrérie and the Spina di Rosula have always maintained a close working relationship. Though his recollection of the events of the case is quite foggy, he's willing to defend Navia.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Alright. I mean, all of them don't sound suspicious. But I think the most suspicious one is Marcel, though, because he technically, even though he's old, claiming he can't quite remember is a little bit...
We talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we start?
Jacques' motive.
Ah, you're right! Florent mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If it was Jacques...
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing Calus?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Yeah, seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Well, they have to be rich. So I believe Marcel out of all of them, right? Because Marcel's the most rich. And he is a guild leader.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. Still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of Mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe it was someone else. Why? I have to go through all of them? Bro, okay. We'll just go down the list, I guess.
Thierry, you say?
Thierry.
It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use, but I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha.
I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah, had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory.
Yeah, exactly.
If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Alright, Florent.
Florent?
Or Florent.
It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Who could it be?
I really think it's Marcel. Okay, choose the most reasonable suspect. Okay, what are we missing here? Okay. Alright. Marcel is leader of Confrérie Cabriere and has organized the banquet years prior. The Confrérie and Spina di Rosula have always maintained a close working relationship, though his recollection of the events of the case is quite foggy. He's willing to defend Navia. Okay. I really think it's Marcel.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone very close to you, after all.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base.
Yes. Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
Oh boy, no.
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are.
Thierry?
I've been looking for
you. Oh
you.
no, was it you? Are you come to kidnap us, please?
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this
Who's
one?
on trial?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is
What?
a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Wait, child?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Alright, I trust you, Thierry. You're the real one.
Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand.
Well, I gotta go defend that bitch.
What do you
my
think
God.
we should do?
Child!
We still haven't found any conclusive
What
evidence.
have you done to make that happen? Okay. Child. I just thought of something. Would child be dumb enough to claim that he was responsible for this, all for the fact that he can fight Clorinda? Because that's what he came here for. He came to fight her, to duel her. Maybe she turned around and said, no, unless I have to duel you in court. So maybe he's like, alright, I did something bad. Now duel me. I swear, child. Oh my lord. Can you, stop your need for excessive fighting for 2 seconds? Until everything is resolved.
Split up? What do you mean?
You can go to Irenaeus while I go investigate that place.
Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus.
leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence
Leave it to me, unless Childs claims he did it.
You helped us in Lenny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver, when did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require
Oh, I can pull this up anytime.
our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Arrhenius. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then!
Suspect analysts. Combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there is only one person who can have a large number of Gardamex in his possession and run the synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel. Hopefully I'm right about this suspect, and I did not just accidentally choose an innocent man. I'm so sorry.
Now that Navia has set out for Arrhenius, we should also get going.
What are the
The
places?
location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over. Huh. According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater.
Alright.
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Gotcha. Let go. Meow. Eh? Oh. How have I never noticed that before? Alright.
Finally found it. Huh. So this is
this
the
around the-
entrance that
oh.
leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the
Well,
ordinary
they
at
don't
all.
want to stand it out.
You're right. And Navia's probably arguing up a storm.
Alright, let's go. Come on. I'm impatient. Meanwhile, inside the Opera Epiclese. Alright, child, what did you do?
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
What is happening? Bro.
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can
I
choose
knew
to
it!
participate in a
Flippin',
duel
you
to clear
idiot!
their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default. Correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. so I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been
Why
lifted.
did they charge him? What did he do?
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Choose the oh god, I have to choose? Wait. Bro. Can I pick the suspect analysis?
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never.
I've heard of them, but...
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious
I
matter.
know, that's why I'm worried.
Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it.
I know this might not matter, but what if it does matter?
And if
I'm
the
scared.
charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still
He's the
wish to
only
charge
reasonable
this man?
suspect.
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court.
I'm sorry, Marcel, if you're not actually the culprit.
Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
I'm so sorry. After the time, a shocked and confused Marcel is brought to justice. I'm so sorry if you're not. Oh, God.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
The betrayal felt right here.
Apologies. It all just happened, so I think an attorney won't be necessary.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details.
Man, people really
of that
conveniently
case.
forgetting things.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Gardiennage, that's how you say that. Oh my god, no, I don't want to. Why?
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
Okay. Alright.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
I'm sorry if I'm so quiet. I'm like stun locked by this. Alright. During the banquet, all the attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. According to the investigation, Kalis, who had a motive to kill, murdered Jacques for his betrayal. But is that really true? Okay, he did not have a motive though. 3 years ago on a rainy night, banquet goers heard 2 gunshots on the table. When they reached the scene, Kalis had a gun in his hand. He had been shot and slain. In addition, the clothing of an unknown person found the cream sign was also there. Saw people in water. Jacques' family believes that he had struggled greatly in order to kill Kalis. Self-defense? Is it? Yes!
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callis when he set out for the banquet. How unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Alright. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Kalis, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. Based on the investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped, and Kalis was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. After conducting a reinvestigation, it is now certain that Kalis did not bring a gun with him. Moreover, details of the case point towards the possible existence of a third person on the scene. Okay. Florent, the advisor of Spina di Rosula, claimed that he was very grateful to Kalis. Kalis did not carry a gun out with him when he went out. Hold on. When the guests based on the investigation done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed. It is now certain that Kalis did not bring a gun with him. Moreover, details of the case, a third person involved. Gardamex. Yay!
This assassin
Oh my god, I'm doing better.
Then turned to shoot Kalis, only for Kalis to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Okay. I'm doing well, guys. I'm scared. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. This deduction is based on the circumstances where there is no third person on the scene, but it turns out that there is a method that can clearly cover up this person's tracks, which is this.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Ha!
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Kalis was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Boom. Take them apples. Yeah! Oratrice, come to my aid. That was the best refutation I've done.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Kalis's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine 2 things. 1, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home!
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
Girl.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, Then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
Yeah, but with what evidence?
I thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
Yep.
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist.
Very, preach, girl, preach.
But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Yep, girl, come on.
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives in my line of work.
Her eyes
I've
are really
seen
cool.
all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected
Yeah.
via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended
God,
both
he
the
did.
banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
No!
I know what she can
Damn
say
you.
to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, Who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
Ouch.
But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain.
Yeah, but you're the only one who can... unless they're all working together.
In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young.
Okay,
to come
no,
to
he's
Poisson
guilty. He's from
and work
Snezhnaya.
in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage.
No, he's guilty. He's from Snezhnaya. I bet you're a secret Fatui.
But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check
Where
the
am
date
I?
of my
Where's the
first
traveler?
business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Okay.
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
No.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing her.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth. While that same agency has long been taken from them, the people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Aha, got him.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Get him. Get him. A little while later at the entrance of the synth production base. Oh my god, no, I want to get back to the trial. I want to know what happens. I need to get the evidence and get back to Navia as quickly as possible. We gotta go. We gotta go. Go, go. We gotta go. Oh, okay.
One with the force. I'll uproot you!
Allow me!
You can't run!
Ow.
Yeah.
Dog. Perish. Oh my god, Razor, can you like...
I hear everything.
Okay. I need to finish this quickly.
Keep up.
Alright. I'm surprised there's like 0 guards here.
The floor is going up. Is it because of this mechanism in the middle?
Come on,
that guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Any other chests around here? I don't think so. Alright.
Keep up.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Alright, go, 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 go. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's rising. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's not high enough, though.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
Alright.
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Keep up. Can't see?
Yeah! Punishment! Hold the line! Let's move out.
And Shroud!
I want to get back to the court case. I want to know who done it.
I'll uproot you!
At least I think I was on the money with Marcel, though. Ow.
I taste blood.
Glad I was correct. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely somebody rich who has connections and money. And also, he's from Sosnaya, which also is just another peg in the hole. Not to say that everybody from Sosnaya is bad, but, like, you know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's looking that way. It's looking that way. You know, it be looking that way. Come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on, come on, come on. Rise. Go higher. Come on! Okay.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Yep. You got it, Paimon. Okay. Gotta go. Come on. Alright. Man, this base of operations is really cool. I would be more respectful of them if they were not bad guys.
You can't run. Shiver.
Yeah, let's just read you guys.
Can't see?
I hate you. I'm gonna get rid of this field guy.
I hear everything.
Ugh, it's the most annoying one. Ow. Nope.
And Shroud!
Oh my goodness.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Oh my god.
Billowing surge.
Get out of the thing, Coco me.
Allow me.
Heal. 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 Thank you, jellyfish. Okay. We're going. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. Okay.
After all, though, as expected.
I'm maximizing here, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. Then let's
Yep. Evidence collection time.
What's all this? Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Huh. There's a name too.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but
They're probably
What?
belong to the victims.
you mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought, and then they were turned into water, and all the boxes of things, these names.
Yeah, this is so messed up. The missing person's possessions. You discovered objects within containers labeled the names of those who owned them within the depths of the HQ. The names here must have something to do with the victims in the serial disappearances case. This might be proof that this was their final stop. Dang, okay.
Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many
Okay, so they
bottles
are
of
connected to
ingredients
synth.
that probably just contain the waters of the... Mixing in progress. Right? Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth?
Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce synth. A popular potion circulating quite widely. It gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but its side effects are equally strong. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn a massive profit from its trade. Oy. Not good.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea.
What?
Female
Oh, calm down, Paimon.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just, how can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Okay. The goal of the researcher.
So, that's why he... Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here.
Huh?
Vacher.
Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No, he was a researcher.
You mean Vacher is the one who did all of these...
Or Vacher. Yes, he signed off on a bunch of experiment reports.
So that's it! Vacher was no victim, but personally took his... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why
there must
would
be
he want
more
people
to this than meets
resurface
the eye.
In any case...
Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research. 2324. There are many more records like these. Okay, Paimon just read that for me. Okay. Salmon rod.
Oh, look! There's an important looking basin over here, and it's full of water!
That must be the water from the primordial sea.
This is where they make all the synth! If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human! Paimon will take notes on this.
Okay, the pool found within the HQ is filled with water from primordial sea. The mastermind can use this to create synth and directly use it to dissolve people. Okay.
Let's see what's written here. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an
It's probably
investigation
related
report on him.
to his and Jacques' case. I feel like a true detective, guys. This is fun.
Yep. It's about finding... This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact... The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the... He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance.
They're all...
Clues concerning Callus's case that were found inside the bookshelf. The mastermind did not believe that Jacques would do the deed, and thus sent a third party to ensure Callus's death. The content involved also defined the culprit's motives to some extent. Okay.
We've looked at almost everything he...
This is really
we haven't found
Vacher.
anything that reveals... No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever.
Sure thing. Paimon won't...
Well, we still have to go back and submit what we have. So, like... Am I missing something? Hello? Did I not get everything? I swear I got everything. Am I missing something? Hello? Oh. Oh. Wait. Uh-huh. Oh, do I just re-examine everything?
You
After some time.
Ugh. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Oh no. Paimon, I found it. Okay, cool. I'm not useless. Let's go. Ooh, book.
Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name?
Vinier.
Then you found her. Aww. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story.
Take a look at this page. I can't even read that.
So many. A whole page's worth. The final name's Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son?
I figured it out.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't
He
figured
stole
it out
someone's name! I bet he did! That's the only thing that makes sense. A notebook belonging to a lady named Vinier. She records many stories of her time with her lover, Vache. On one of these pages, she prepared many names for their future child, and the name she settled on in the end was Marcel. Oh, snap.
And whose image do you see, Marcel?
Okay, hold on, guys. I have to quickly do something real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna walk away for a couple seconds. I'm still here. Don't worry. Okay, sorry about that. Alright.
Is it a man named Vache?
Yeah, let's continue this.
Oh.
We already been through this.
Merely.
I was waiting for you.
Okay. Oh my god, we came back at this exact moment.
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Hey,
Just
child.
how often do you intend to flout the rules
As
of
many
this
times as
court?
I want, Novelette. Please don't be mad at me. I love you.
It's
But
all
still.
right, Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Yep. You say you've never heard of Vache. Okay. Take this.
But the truth of it, Marcel,
Oh,
is
I'm
that
talking.
You've always been Vache.
Oh.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything. After your lover, Vinier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far.
Man.
And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
Haha.
You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me.
Oh, so he wasn't the first. Oh.
They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice. your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignere is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
Oh no, don't cry. Is he gonna... What's he doing?
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go! I can't follow! So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
Man, I'm glad I was on point with all this.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vignere. Our promise. We made a promise. Vignere. Vignere! Please, Vignere! Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Why did you guys charge him in the first place?
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Valette proceeds to review and compile all the evidence and records.
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignere. During an underwater expedition, Vignere accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignere back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Well done.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict.
Imagine it delivers the wrong verdict.
Mr. Vacher.
Alright, time to star rail ticket. Alrighty. Who's guilty?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Yep.
Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Oh, never mind, okay. It was correct.
Guards!
I'm waiting for the day that that machine they use is incorrect.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Navia?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah.
It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner.
You're welcome, baby.
See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big
Child,
old
what
happy
move are you gonna
ending.
pull now?
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Nuvolette, why?
Ugh, what now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also
What
be made
initial
regarding
charge?
the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
Does Nuvolette have a vision now that I think about it?
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle.
Wait, does he have a
All I
vision?
need to do
I never
is
looked at
stand
him
over
closely.
there, right?
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Okay, this is where the Oratrice is gonna be like, yeah, you're guilty. For some random reason.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse, guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger?
Oh, come on!
Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Just what is going
The
on
judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is,
No.
by law, the final
No,
verdict
ignore
of the
that.
court.
Ignore that. It's
We
stupid
must
machine.
accept the guilt. Guards, please take the suspect into
Nuvolette,
custody
I love
for
you,
court
sweetie,
protocol.
but bro, come on. Time for child to go crazy.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Damn, child, go. I mean, he was itching for a fight, so, you know, this is probably a good way to get Oh no, he's going full transformation. Nuvolette?
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
I don't think he has a vision on him. Nuvolette doesn't have a vision on him, y'all. Oh, wait. Guys, Nuvolette doesn't have a vision on him. I didn't see one. I think he really is the Fontaine Dragon.
What's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court.
That's so dumb.
All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even the Chief Justice doesn't know.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it. I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
Yeah, why are you acting guilty?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
I believe the previous Archon did.
So are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
You clearly were.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a puppet.
Okay.
Of course, for every performance there is a script. And if you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses,
You're literally accusing another innocent person.
All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble... Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first...
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Yeah, way to pull the rug out from under.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take
I mean,
your
he has
word for it
done
for now.
a bunch of bad stuff, but like, not in this
After
regard.
all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
That's fine, Lord. Dear Lord. Oh my god. Wait, I can look at you! Hold on, I'm gonna stare at you. Hold on. Sorry. I'm so sorry, but I gotta know. I don't see a vision on you anywhere. Like, I can't believe I didn't notice this before. Like, I don't see one. Unless it's too small and I'm not comprehending it. Sorry, I don't mean to disrespect. I'm staring respectfully. But, like, I don't see any in his hair. I really think he's the Fontaine Dragon, y'all.
Oh, Monsieur Nervalet! That power you showed me.
Yeah, who are you?
Who are you really?
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to attack you. I meant to stare at you. Guys, look how pretty this man is. Gosh. Oh my god. If you're not the Fontaine Dragon, then at the very least, you're like some type of ocean. I refuse to believe otherwise. Also, there's a viewpoint somewhere around here. Where was it? Was it up top? Do I have to climb? I saw it. Where was it? It is up there. Fine. No.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Why are you bothering me?
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
What do you want to ask me?
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
I know, I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
Fountain of Lucine.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think
Paimon agrees!
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans? Will they betray the instinct to live just as
Yeah, I know, you're not a human.
spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor,
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
in that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Real quick, before we continue with this drama. Oh my god, this is the most drama I've ever seen in Genshin Impact, and it makes sense. Okay. Get a picture of this place. That thing is bad. I never trusted the Aura trees. You don't trust a machine to give judgment and verdicts. It's not a good idea. In the slightest. It's a terrible idea, really. Like, honestly, Volsalor, if you really did make that thing, what were you thinking? It's a terrible, terrible idea. I literally cannot comprehend the thought process behind that.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank a lot of...
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot?
Vache.
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache.
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
What did he do?
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother.
What?
And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices.
Oh dang, we were tricked.
Every woman who died by your hand. As our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea. And we were no longer individuals. But we became one. Just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did?
Bro.
if she would despise you for what you became. You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vigniere's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vigniere's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
It looks like it didn't. I didn't meet Vigniere back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No! Yeah! She can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vigniere. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Oh snap, that's creepy. After the guards find the culprit of the serial disappearance of the young woman case, Marcel appeared to have lost his soul. I didn't even get to read that fast enough. Several days later.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Huh. Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Hello, Silver.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with?
What about Child? Are we just gonna ignore that?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the court since then. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
Oh, it's raining right now. Is Nicolette sad?
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things could have turned out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service.
Oh boy.
Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer.
Oh.
I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really
Thanks,
cool.
girl.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with the pen.
I trust you with my life, darling.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh?
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clorinde wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended, and on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too! We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Poisson!
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Yeah, like, Nouvellette, you good, bro? The fact that it's been raining for so long?
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Is it Nouvellette?
Isn't that Nouvellette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong.
Sure did.
If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself.
Damn, we're getting real philosophical here.
So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me.
No wonder it's been raining for days.
That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
So Navia and Nouvellette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
following Navi and Neuvillette, you also pay your respects to Kalis. And it stopped raining.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
While you were flying.
Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly. Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
I'm so mean.
Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him,
I think he
right?
would probably know a bit more than Farina. So yeah, hell yeah. Come here. Wait, let me talk to Navia first.
Paimon's
what are you saying?
Well, aren't you?
Huh?
Hey, traveler! What?
Uh-huh. Yep. I know. I'm great like that. Okay, sir, are you feeling better now? It stopped raining.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine.
That's true, we did.
And it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
Oh wow, I can ask about all of this. Okay, we'll stop top and bottom. About the water from the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws.
Yeah, that's weird.
There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this
The
land.
Abyss Order was the follow-up of that.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yes, many things. About the prophecy that's been circulating around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Yep.
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
Oh.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
She might need help. She will need help.
Anything else you'd like to ask me
And
about?
I've ignored that question. Alright, I guess the next act will be us trying to help Farina figure out what she's supposed to actually be doing, besides saving her own face.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion.
Ugh.
However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness.
So does the Oratrice just hate Child?
Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Phone, stop making noises.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though. Their time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama.
Yeah.
While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger
Poor
just
child.
have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
Yeah, you better.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
He would like that. Alright, about my sibling. The final question.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler?
Dang it.
I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches
If
that
you did, they probably caused trouble, so I'm sorry about that.
If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
Oh my god, same. Nuvalette, we should do this again sometime. Maybe over dinner. You know, we could have some nice salmon, you know. You tell me about your day.
It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature
Man, a
of the
dragon going
justice's
to work every day.
Alright, you've got a point.
Now, are you the Fontaine dragon, though? Please tell me the truth.
Huh? Paimon just noticed that the
It's...
rain has
Stop!
stopped.
Oh my god, Paimon. You're so oblivious. Yeah, because he's feeling better. As light rain falls over. Yay, I did it! Yay! We did it! We completed... What's this? Steambird? Alright, talk to Catherine. What? What is happening? Do I still have... Wait, is it still going? Am I not done? Wait. Oh. Oh, I see. Another horizon of adventure. Oh, Fontaine. Another nation? Another Catherine? That's funny. Oh, that one. Okay, well, what's this? Oh my goodness. I have so many quests to do, y'all. I've been just, like,
Everything is
black
negotiable,
on.
except...
But anyways, yay! We did it. We completed that. We got all of those, which is so nice. They need to bring more of this back, please. I would like that very much. Alright. Come here. Alright. We got another constellation for the traveler. What does this do? The movement speed of rising water bubbles decrease. Okay, what is this? The traveler picks up a source of water. Storage feed and every party member to list. Oh, huh. Interesting. Voiceover. I know the traveler has a lot of new voiceovers, I believe. We gotta.
Fontaine's aqua buses are pretty. Apparently.
Alright, I think that's about it. Okay. I really need to know the opinion of Nouvellette from the traveler. But man, we really did a lot. We finished the quest. Oh my god, we finished Fontaine's story. Let's go. I thought this was gonna take a bunch of other streams, but no, we did it. Let's flip and go. And I'm still missing a bunch of stuff from here. I'm missing one waypoint, which is infuriating. It hurts me inside, but oh well. Oh, wait. Yay! I did it! Got that one. This is satisfying, to see the 100% completion things. Oh. I never knew I completed Mondstadt's thing. Wow, I'm very blind apparently. Leeway is so hard. This is even harder. And these challenge stuff is just like bruh. And I need to do more of these, and more of this, and more of that. And so many things to complete, so many achievements to get 100% at. And I got a new card. Like, there it is. But I like the current card and the T card. I want them to bring this event back. Please, Genshin, bring back the T event. That was like my favorite event in the entire game, and I wish for it to return. Please. Oh my god, their cards are so cute. Wait, is this Ferminaze? Wait, Ferminaze is already out? Oh, that's so cute. That's surprising that it's already out. Steambird card? Primordial Waters. Huh, I wonder how you get those. Wait, what? Oh, I guess you just... Okay, well, whatever. Anywho, do I have enough to make at least a singular wish for Linny's bow? Please. Man, I don't even have enough to get more. That's unfortunate. I need one more! Ah! Is there a quick way I could get Primo Gems? I don't even know. Can I collect some... hold on. I think there's some, plant life up here I need. Come on, climb. Did I collect it already, though? Please tell me I didn't. I remember I put this smack down in the middle. Bruh. Oh, no, I did collect it all. No! Why won't it grow back? Bro, why? Why you no grow back? No, why did it fly away? Ugh. Man, these birds can never stay still ever, can they? It's so unfortunate. Well, guys, we did it. We flippin' did it. We finished the Fontaine story quest, the current one that is. We still have a lot of unanswered questions. Child's currently in prison. That's kind of concerning considering it's Child. I feel like he's gonna end up trying to break out a lot. And honestly, he should just stay where he is to avoid confusion. I feel like the next area we have to explore will be like way over there. Because we can't go there yet, and it's like a lot. So it's a lot, and yeah. Like this, it's gonna be hard for sure. But we got this. You know, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. My brain is so dead. I'm tired. I'm just so happy that we finally finished the quest. It makes me so happy. And then all I have to do is get a 100% completion on the rest of these islands and explore all of them because, like, oh my lord. And I cannot wait to find out that Neuvillette is in fact the Fontaine Dragon because if they haven't hinted at that really as hard as they possibly could, I don't know what they're hinting at. So, like, you know, bro, you know? Okay, I'm so sorry. I always feel bad when I kill those birds, but I need the materials, man. I need chicken. Okay, I need the chimkin.
Keep up.
I need the chimkin, man. I need it. Well, anyways, I think with that, we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. By the way, this is probably gonna be, like, my last Genshin stream for a bit again, because, I'm going to be starting college on Monday. And my schedule is going to be a lot more hectic.
Don't be afraid to make
mistakes.
And
the only...
It's all part of the learning process.
The only day I have off is literally Sunday. I will still try to work on other series, but they're probably going to be slow going coming out, because I'm still going to try to figure out how to balance everything. So wish me luck with that, and pray I don't get burnt out. because I really don't want to get burnt out. But yeah, so, but I can't wait to come back to this game when the story gets updated. I'm gonna work on exploring and getting items and leveling up and all that in my own time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the game. I love it so much. It's really pretty here. The game is a lot of fun, and it's just, the new area is absolutely stunning. They did a really wonderful job. The underwater mechanic is great, and honestly, and all in all, awesome new fight scenes, awesome new characters, and just awesome new story. I'm so excited to see what this place has to offer, and to see what's the deal with the twins and everything. Also, don't forget to, I need to remember, I also have to do, oh my god, I'm all over the place. I also have to do Linny's thing, which I can actually unlock right, I don't have enough. What? Oh. Well, oh, okay, I'll work on that. But yeah, I have to do Linny's story quest at some point to find out more about his family. And I also have to do these hangout events. And oh my lord, so much to do. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna say goodbye. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. And enjoy this awesome outro music, okay? Give me 1 second as I switch screens and stuff. Yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. All over the place today. That is what I am. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da ba da ba. There's my OBS. Okay. Bye. Bye. That's not the right thing. Okay.